Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Learn English with Pretty. Unless you've been living in a separate galaxy, in the last few weeks, you must have noticed that many people, including English language trainers, have been preparing for Halloween. So, not wanting to feel left out, I thought I would join the crowd and make my own contribution towards this pagan feast. So, what better way than to share with you 13 idioms and phrases with the Halloween theme. Halloween is associated with scary and spooky images like witches, black cats, blood, skeletons, ghosts, bats, weapons, and knives, as well as less scary images like pumpkins and owls. I'm sure you can think of others. In this video lesson, I've carefully chosen some English expressions which you will enjoy learning. I hope you will enjoy them for sure. And if you have a strong heart and you don't get frightened easily, then stick around. Alright, the first one I have for you guys is to give someone the heebie-jeebies. To give someone the heebie-jeebies. I really love how this idiom sounds, but not its actual meaning because I'm not a big fan of scary stuff, you know? And well, if somebody is giving you the heebie-jeebies, it simply means they're making you very, very scared. So scared that you're trembling. Well, for example, I would say walking alone in the forest around witching hour gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh. And by the way, witching hour is another expression that I'll be covering in a while, so stay tuned for that.
Does anyone else have the heebie-jeebies?
Okay, so next up we have to send shivers down one's spine. And this means to make someone feel very frightened or excited. For example, the way he looked at me sent shivers down my spine. Alright, so the following expression falls into the same category almost of, being scared and frightened. And it is scare the pants off someone. Scare the pants off someone. This means to frighten someone very badly. Bear in mind that off is usually retained before pronounced. For example, oh, you nearly scared the pants off me.
That woman scares the pants off.
Okay, now it's time to reveal and uncover the meaning of witching hour. So, with the modern literal meaning of midnight, the term witching hour refers to the time when witches and other creatures such as devils and ghosts are said to appear, usually 12 o'clock at night. Well, now that you know the meaning of witching hour, let's take a look at some examples. Or maybe just one example, not to make this video too long. Well, the example goes like this. And if pain is your worst enemy, you probably already know when the witching hour comes. Late evening. Ooh, I see that someone is making poetry here. Don't you think so? Midnight-ish?
The witching hour?
Next, come back to haunt someone, meaning the consequences of a bad decision to affect one negatively later. Let's put it even simpler. It's a past situation or decision that causes someone problems and affects them in the present. For example, I forgot to pay my credit card bill. Now it has come back to haunt me.
I knew that milk would come back to haunt me.
Next, a stab in the back, or to stab someone in the back. This means when someone betrays you. For example, my friend told everyone my secret and stabbed me in the back.
To trust someone and have them stab you in the back.
That's really bad. Okay, so next we have to dig one's own grave. To dig one's own grave. This means to be responsible for one's own downfall or ruin. For example, if you try to cheat the bank, you will be digging your own grave. Who would do such a thing?
I'll dig you an early grave, that's what I'll dig.
Next is skeletons in the closet. This one refers to an embarrassing or incriminating or even dark secret from your past. You wouldn't want anyone to find out about that, would you? For example, she was ashamed because people found out about the skeletons in her closet. How bad.
I figured you'd have some skeletons in your closet, Bernard.
Next, blind as a bat. This means someone who cannot see very well. Can you see very well? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, for example, she would run into things, hit things, fall. Oh, everything looks blurry to her. She's blind as a bat.
Blind as a bat, maybe.
Next is night owl. Night owl. This refers to a person who stays up late into the night, also referred to as a night person. I'm a night owl. Are you? Let me know in the comment section down below.
We're both night owls, I think.
Next is in cold blood. In cold blood. To act in cold blood is to do something without mercy or emotion, deliberately. And it usually refers to killing. Oh my god, that's scary. So it's an idiom that I really hope you don't use very often at all. For example, the victim was shot in cold blood. Poor person.
Men slaughtered in cold blood.
Next, death trap. This refers to a place that is potentially very dangerous and could cause death. I challenge you to say death trap 10 times very quickly. Are you up for the challenge? There you go. Example, his grandma's house is a death trap. It looks like it's ready to collapse.
See, it's a bloody death trap.
Okay, the last one is ghost town. Ghost town. This refers to a place that is empty or deserted. Let me give you an example sentence. The students are on holiday, so the school is in a ghost town state. Or you can simply say, the students are on holiday, so the school is a ghost town.
Rochelle? Yes, a ghost town.
Alright, there you have it. Now, are you ready for some spooky practice? Well, in the comments down below, I want you guys to tell me about a time when someone gave you the heebie-jeebies. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you feel like you've learned something new from it and had some spooky fun. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye!